What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Way Late Bloomers podcast. This is actually the first episode we've got to record in a while. I want to thank everybody for your patience. It's a little bit harder now. Joey just got a brand new job, which you'll hear us talk about a little bit in the episode, which takes up all his time because he is in the middle of training. Spencer got into a little bit of a car wreck a few weeks ago, and he just now got a new car. You'll also hear about that in this episode. And with just how our schedules have worked out, it has been almost damn near impossible to get together. So last week when I mentioned the season finale, I might have been one episode off, or I touched on it about how we're going to have 9 episodes instead of 10, because episode 0 counted as an episode, not officially, but that still makes up to be 10 episodes. There's quite possible we will have a full, technically 11 episodes for season 1. It depends on what our recording session is going to look like coming up. We talked about it. We got our first sponsor, so we're going to try to record that tomorrow if everything works out good. Depending on how long that takes to try to figure out, we might be squeezing the Batman episode in for tomorrow. We're not entirely sure if we're just going to save the Batman episode for season 2 or just go ahead and film or record the season finale for tomorrow. So I'm just saying, with that being said, you might or might not see, we are going to do an episode for the Batman. We just don't know as of when yet. So that could either be tomorrow or sometime in the near future. We're not entirely sure. But as soon as we know, you'll know. But with that being said, this episode this is a pretty funny episode. We talk a little bit about everything, dabble into talking about some OnlyFans, why Spencer leaves his kitchen cabinets open. And of course, the guys give me hell about going to the movies all the time. So there's that. We also talk about our failed attempt at me and Spencer were supposed to go to a horror con back in February, but that didn't work out because Spencer got sick, and you hear a little bit about that, which, speaking of, we mentioned it a little bit in the episode, but shout out to Caroline. She was awesome through the whole process of me. I've never been to one before, so she's been to multiple ones, so I was constantly messaging her, asking her where to go, how the signings work, how the photo ops work, all kinds of just rookie newbie questions, and she was awesome and kept me updated on everything and told me the right way to go about things and where to go. And so I just want to thank her for being so awesome for all that, because even though we didn't get to go, I feel so bad because I asked her all these questions and pretty much bugged her about all this stuff, and it was all for nothing. So thank you, Caroline, if you're listening to this. You were awesome, and hopefully when another one comes around, I'll be able to use all the information you gave me. So again, just want to thank you for being so cool about the whole thing. If anybody hadn't checked out my episode of Mike of the Movies yet, it is still up on YouTube and anywhere you can find podcasts. Talk about the movies I saw at this year's Sundance Film Festival, some which are out now, which on that current list, Fresh, which was my number 3 movie, it is out now on Hulu. For anybody that wants to check that out, really good, highly recommend it. If you haven't yet, please come over to our Facebook and Instagram page. We post all kinds of updates and when we're going to have new episodes, new gaming content, things like that. Same with our YouTube. We're trying to get back in the groove of doing podcasts and gaming videos, but again, with how Joey's been working, it has been damn near impossible for him to edit anything. Plus, on top of it, which you will also hear in the episode, Joey and his wife got a new puppy, so that's also taken up a lot of time. With all those factors added in, it makes it really hard, but I promise that we're trying to get everything back together again. But if you want to head over on YouTube, please subscribe and leave a comment and tell us what you think, because I noticed from our analytics, there's been a lot of YouTube people who are watching, like 30% of you guys who are watching the videos, but you haven't subscribed yet, you little devils, you. So just come on over and subscribe, so that way you can not miss out on any content or anything new that we upload. You can also find us on any available podcast platform you listen to: Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Google, Stitcher, any of those. Please feel free to leave us a review because it really does help us out a lot to get on the recommended so more people can find out about us. Also, if any listeners have any suggestions that they want us to talk about or any horror games they would like us to play, please contact us on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. And please just let us know. We would love to hear any suggestions you guys want us to talk about and games you'd want us to play. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the next episode of the Way Late Bloomers podcast.
So, anyways, I said that was the hairiest ass I've ever seen. Oh shit! Sorry, on there.
What's up?
You have to elaborate on that.
That was the end of the story. Hello.
What's going on, fellas?
How much? Hi. I'm Spencer.
I'm Joey.
Okay. I'm Mark.
Oh Lord, it has been a while.
This is the fattest Oreo.
I thought it was the hairiest ass.
The fattest.
That was
Which
earlier.
one are you eating right now?
The fattest ass
The Oreo.
Hairiest ass Oreo. We're getting
all
free.
we're gonna
Don't look
fucking
at my
order.
internet search.
We're getting free ASMR from Spencer over here.
Yes.
Now rub the cookie on the microphone.
It's too late. It's in my
that.
mouth.
Don't do that. Gotta get crumbs everywhere.
Dude, I saw a thing on TikTok. I think it was the other night. You know how
What's
they'll
TikTok?
have random lives pop up on TikTok when you're scrolling through.
Yeah. And I hate that shit.
It was literally this. I was at work. It was literally this chick with a microphone, and she was taking a glue stick and just going all over.
God. I mean, that's a thing now.
And I was like,
that stuff. Maybe not the glue stick.
I was like, yeah, that's gonna fuck up your. How are you gonna use that again? I'm like, that's probably a good $600-700 mic that you're just glue sticking right now. But
Fuck it. It's her money. Whatever she wants
It's
to do.
her
with
money.
It.
I bet she'll use it where
It's
she
her money,
needs
and
it.
she wants it now.
what if she sells her bath water too? If I could make a living doing that, I would.
I got my hair cut the other day, and that's what the lady at Great Clips, which by the way, don't ever go to fucking go to
That's where
Great
I went
Clips.
yesterday.
It's awful. They always fuck my hair
Which
up.
one is
That's
that?
where I
The
went
one in
yesterday.
Lenore.
I know, but is it right next to?
GameStop.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, it's the same one I
Dude,
went
well,
to.
the one I got, she was a traveler. So she's
that
not.
explains
I had a sweet little old lady.
But all she wanted to
talk.
talk about was she just started talking about OnlyFans and like people
What?
selling pictures of their feet and stuff. And she's like, I would do it. And I was like, bitch, I don't care what you would do. Just cut my fucking hair. I can't stand going to get my hair cut and people want to fucking talk to me.
It's just small talk.
People
I don't
that-
want to small
that
talk
small
with anyone.
talk,
It's like
I
if
don't
I
like
see you
small
on the
talk
elevator, I'm not going to talk to you either.
I'm not. You have to physically start a conversation with me to talk to me. Now, if I know you, I'll talk to you. But if I
Right.
don't know you,
I
I'm
have
not
to
gonna
have
talk
literally no way out of the situation to talk to you.
But God, she's just talking out random shit, asking me, the normal shit. What do you work? What do you do?
to you. Yeah, I got that.
How's it going?
I did get that. Yeah.
And then
And then you started groaning.
No, I was giving her like one word answers, and then she was just like, "All right, let's talk about feet pictures on OnlyFans." I was like, "What the fuck?"
It'd be funny if you like just livened up real quick and just started talking about nothing but that.
I would totally sell my bath
Like
water.
even after the haircut ended, you just like stayed there.
Just
and
stayed
kept
there to
talking
talk to her.
while she was cutting somebody else's hair. It'd be funny. Imagine that guy. The next guy.
Isn't
be
that
like,
kind of how you are?
What the fuck? Huh? Wow. That hurt.
I know it didn't.
Yeah, but it's like, who was it? Who is that one girl? Like somebody at work was telling me she's like selling her bath water for like.
That Bella.
Maybe it was her.
Bella Delphine.
think
or some
so.
Shit?
That's
Didn't she sell her
fucking crazy,
bathwater?
bro.
Sells underwear and bath water.
I take
All
a
right.
bath. Nobody gives a shit about my water.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, hang on a sec. Who in this room was the one that said I would beat up their boyfriend to drink their bathwater?
That's true. But I've changed.
I'm
Since
pointing to Spencer.
That was
It was a dark time.
that was many years ago.
That was in Target.
It
I remember
was.
that.
Yeah, it was.
God, I'd beat the
was
shit
over
out of
near
her
the-
boyfriend just to drink her bath
It
water.
was over near the Halloween stuff.
That was taken out of context.
What was it? What was
We
it?
just
on,
gave him the context.
What was it on Good Luck Chuck? God, I'd suck a fart out of her ass and just hold it like a bong.
It's like, dude, remember when I worked at the pizza place in Morganton?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I remember I told you about that dude, that weird little fucking dude that said that about one of my friends that worked there. He's like, God, I'd suck a fart out of her asshole.
Yeah, I actually heard.
Oh my God.
Girl I used to work with, one of my friends, said that a patient said that to her one time.
Like,
that he liked to suck a fart out of her ass. God. What a sick fuck.
What? Well, maybe
Coming from me, who would drink bathwater.
maybe he thought he was near the end, so he's like, what the fuck? I got nothing to lose. Fuck it. We'll see what
She
happens.
did have a nice ass, though. I ain't gonna lie. Does.
Would you suck a fart out of it?
No, but
I would drink her bath water.
yeah. He's sucking farts out of nowhere.
I mean, but how convenient would it be just to literally wake up and be like, oh, I just got to go take a bath today and bottle it and send it to people for $400?
You don't even have to take the bath. You can just run water into a bottle and send it.
Stick your
no
finger
one's
in
gonna
it
fucking know.
and just be like, yeah, that's good. You know.
Just take a picture of putting one foot in the water, and then.
Same with underwear. If I get away with selling underwear, I would do that too.
God.
I mean,
With the streaks and everything included. We call this one the mud slide.
especially after that cleanse, it might actually
That's fucked
happen.
up. I didn't think he was going to ever mention that again.
Well, of course I would. I mention it every chance I get.
I totally forgot
can't
about
help
it
it.
until just now.
What?
He can't help it.
What are you talking
The
about?
streaks.
Oh, I was talking about the bathwater joke.
Oh,
He's like, no, I'm proud of that. Take that. I'm proud of that. So it's been a while since we talked. What have you guys
2 years.
been up to in your life lately?
wrecked.
That's right. Didn't know that was a thing until
Wrecked
you
in the rain.
called me and told me that.
Yep.
You didn't tell me until you stopped by my job, I think.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to say it. Like, I didn't want to just drop that on y'all in the chat.
I would have sent a picture of the car and said,
That's it. Just
I'm
send
in
the
the
picture of the
hospital,
car.
It was painful because I was... I had that car paid off, and I was very upset.
It's always how it goes.
And
have you found you a new one yet?
yeah, actually, it's going to be delivered in 2 weeks.
Oh, did you do the whole Carvana online shopping?
I did.
Oh!
So it works.
How's that go? How did that go? Was that an easy process?
I pretty much did most of it in 2 hours on a Sunday.
Wow. What kind of car is it?
I just had to wait to another Corolla.
Nice.
Those are
nice.
the only cars I'll buy from the rest of my life.
Mine's
Same
about
color?
to fall apart.
Actually, it's black.
Oh,
Black. Nice.
38,000 miles
nice.
for a 2016.
I think I just
Can it
hit.
get out of the snow?
No, but I'm not going anywhere in the snow.
I think I just hit 150,000 on mine,
I'm gonna probably owe about $9,000 left on it.
or
though.
100. I can't remember.
If I can pay it off before I hit 90,000, I'll be where I
Yeah.
was with the other one. So,
Well, you're
and the way gas prices are now, Jesus Christ.
well, you're doing pretty well now. So you're,
You don't know how many
you,
miles
Yeah,
are on
I'm-
mine.
you should be okay.
I'm doing well job wise, but every time I
Nobody
have
gives a shit
plans,
about me.
I get sick. Can't do nothing. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm doing well.
Well, yeah, you're doing well financially. You're doing better than me. I mean,
Doing well financially, doing shitty mentally,
that's well,
and
that's-
every other way.
That's the thing. You can't have both. So you got to pick.
I should be able to. Damn it.
That's not going to happen.
Well,
you have
it's
to
going
pick.
to.
It has to be one way or the other.
Even if I have to fucking meditate while I'm working with somebody, I will. Okay.
Do you have a shitty client yet that you can't stand? Like you just dread going to their house?
Other than the one that freaking requested somebody new.
That's not your client anymore, so
Let me think.
Like you're just like, fuck, I have to go deal with this person today.
I have
I
so
do.
many of those.
Okay, there is one guy I got to go work with out in BFE. And
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's
Bumfuck Egypt.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We could say bumfuck Russia, but we're not going to bring Russia up in this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Jesus.
That's fair.
But anyways, he
Demonetized.
always acts annoyed that I'm there. Like
Fuck, I have to do
and
this.
he won't listen to anything. Like he won't use his cane like he's supposed to. His balance is terrible.
Has he told you to
when
fuck
he
off
falls
yet?
and gets hurt, it'll be on him.
Has he told you to fuck off yet?
No, but the first day he was like acting like I wasn't working him hard enough. So from then on, I have a whole little balance checklist I make him go through.
Do a full, what do you call it? A police check line where you just make him bounce down the line and walk on 1 foot and all that shit.
Walk on 1 foot.
Bounce on 1 foot.
You can walk on 1 foot. You're doing well.
So Joey has a new job now. We can all give a nice round of applause for Joey.
Yay.
He's so. Are you liking it?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm glad somebody is.
it's.
Now the both of you have better jobs because.
I mean, I'm making less money, but
Yeah, but are you happier?
I think so.
See,
It's
that's
a lot
That's what matters.
faster pace, and I think
That's
it's
what-
harder work
That's
than
what
what
matters.
There's
I
more
was doing.
people you can relate to there than just psychos.
Yeah, they're not trying to kill me every
In
minute.
cases, yeah.
And try to beat me up every chance
Yeah,
they
that's
get.
fair. That's
And
fair.
you're on
I don't
day
get
shift.
swung at because I don't give them hot chocolate in the morning. Sorry, I don't even know
How's
I got
it
to tell
feel
you
to
about
sleep
that
at
one.
night now?
That's messing me up. I'm still struggling with that.
I talked to him
the
about that
whole
last week.
schedule flip. I remember when I went to third shift, it took me a couple months to finally get situated. And now that I'm off of it, it's taken me a really long time to get situated because like all I want to do is sleep during the day, and then at night I'm having trouble sleeping.
Right.
Like last night, well, right now I'm sleep deprived because of the fucking puppy. But
I have a new nephew now.
you have another
Do ya?
nephew.
Yeah, you do too. I mean, you were the fun uncles of these kids. The kids.
Okay.
His name is Jim.
Jim.
I was like, what the? How do you know? How do you know I have a nephew?
I don't, but but I do now.
But yeah, I'm struggling to sleep at night. I have to take an Ambien. And then if I take a whole one, I'll sleep through my alarm. So I got to take a half of one.
Yeah, that's why all the time. Everybody I talk to at work, it's like, oh, I take this to go to sleep. I said, but how do y'all wake up to come to work that night? I'm like, I can't do it.
A new casein protein that has melatonin in it.
I have melatonin at the house. I stopped taking it because I feel like I was taking it too much.
It's a lot.
The only thing I'm taking now, I started taking these. This girl at work,
Xanax.
she was telling me about it. I wish she was telling me that about these green tea extract pills because I fucking hate green tea. I can't stand it.
I love green tea.
Ugh. But she said it does.
How do you feel about red tea?
Never had it. Is that Russian?
This is red. Yeah, this is a super red tea.
Is that kratom?
Yeah.
Does kratom count as tea?
Yeah, it's a tea.
That is, well, yeah, I guess that would be fair. But she was telling me all that stuff was really working for her, so I was like, I'll give it a shot, and I've only taken it for a day or so far. But
What was it supposed to do? Like just calm you or something?
it's supposed to help you sleep better, help with weight
Night
management.
terrors.
Yeah, with oh shit.
Dude, man, we have got to get together and play some horror games again.
Yeah.
I missed that, dude.
I didn't
I
I
see
still
this.
want to
It's
show
fun.
y'all Visage.
I just want to be able to play something. I got to play maybe 20 minutes of For Honor the other day.
And we
That's
don't even
it.
have to. We don't even have to stream it or whatever. You know, we can just.
Oh, if we're playing it, we're streaming it.
I do want to, because I know Joey's been busy. That's why you haven't had time to edit Jack. So, especially now he's got another child. So,
God. I
So
literally was like,
that's gonna take
when I
all
started
this time.
this job, I was like, I'm gonna have all the time. I'm gonna get everything done, get my editing done. I'm gonna have time to do shit. Puppy.
so who's
You're just like sitting there while the world's passing you by, just like fucking,
Yeah.
can't feel feelings anymore.
fucking shivering.
It's
and shit.
bad when I'm like, God, I can't wait to go to work today to get away from this fucking madhouse.
So how did the puppy thing come about for you? Did it something that you guys had planned out beforehand?
I
or-
mean, I guess kind of like it's just something. My wife found one that she liked, and I told her, yeah, if you want a puppy, get a puppy. It's now that I'm on first shift, it'll be easier for us to manage. And she found one that she liked, and then the lady that had the puppies decided to spend every moment that she was awake with the puppies. So the dog had never been alone. At night, it slept with its
You need to
two
play-
siblings and mother, and during the day, it slept on or played with this lady from sun up to sundown. So now he assumes that we're supposed to spend every waking moment.
you need to
with
play
him.
that audio clip that you got of the dog when you're
Oh.
trying to crate train it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is him in the crate, and this is in a different room with the door shut.
with the thing all the way across on
God.
the other side of the room.
Sound like a alien or something trying to get in, like that scene.
Sounds
in
like
Signs.
it's slowly dying. Like it's like
Oh yeah, he sounds terrible. Why
That's
can't
not
I-
actually how it went though. Really, he came home, and his wife was like, "We're getting a puppy."
he's like
He said, "Yes, dear."
fuck.
Yeah, let's see if you can hear it.
God,
That's why he's
That
got no
is-
sleep.
that sounds
was
like
in-
something slinging a baby.
I know, dude. He sounds like he's being
like
murdered.
an infant.
He is. He literally sounds like he's being murdered.
How-
If you leave him in the thing like that all night while you two are trying to sleep in the bed, does he do that all night long?
Yeah, pretty much. So
Like he never
here-
tires himself out.
He'll fall
Wow.
asleep for maybe like 30 minutes, back up crying again. So like we've been alternating sleeping on the couch
So
with him just so someone can sleep.
they're sitting there watching the puppy. As soon as it falls asleep, all right, go time, go time.
Set a timer. We got limited
Max
time.
my sleep, max my sleep.
But he's
Sleep
I mean
30
he's
minutes at a time.
he's a good dog. He's just a puppy. He'll get there. He just needs some training.
And then the next one will come along.
Oh no more fucking animals.
So
You're
literally like having a kid right now. It's like having a crying baby in the house
Yeah,
at
pretty
all
much.
points in
But
time.
this one
now.
I can
How do the
just
other
lock it up and walk away.
how are the other kids handling it?
Yeah, how's Mila taking it?
Well, he keeps trying to rip Mila's teats off, thinking that she's got milk when she doesn't. And he pulls her fucking hair out.
Just see her trotting through, and he's like hanging on.
Dude,
like-
he does. He'll
Mila's like,
grab onto
"Fuck."
her tail and just she'll just drag him along, and he rips hair out of her because she's, you know how she is. You've met her. She's not an aggressive dog. Like
Towards me, I'm just kidding.
she's loud. She's very loud, but she's so scared of
She don't
like,
really bark
other
at me anymore.
dogs. Like so, she's fucking nervous all the time. Like he's there, and she's like, "Wait, what the fuck am I doing?"
Yeah.
So
So
the
you,
cats are okay though. They're getting better. They just don't
Little
like him very
shits, what they
much.
are.
does she try to play with the cat, or does Jim try to play with the cats any?
He sniffed Ruby once, and she beat the shit out of him. So he hasn't really gone up to her anymore. And then Atlas won't even let him get near him. He just runs. So,
Fuck that.
so we're kind of we're
His
just
name's
teaching.
Derp.
I mean, we call him Derp, but
Doip.
we just
I like dirt.
we keep him away from him whenever
I do
if
like
he's
when-
like super amped up, just so he doesn't try to go after him. And
I do like when your wife says, "Who's a dare? Who's a little dare?"
Yeah, then he just looks at you with
Stupid
the
dick.
cross-eyed, like,
My dog at my mom's house. I went over there to take a nap yesterday. Literally licked me in the hair, like I couldn't get away.
Oh, dude, you should see. You should see my wife's leg. This dog scratched her leg trying to hump her leg.
Yeah.
Big
Jim?
bleeding. Yeah. I was like, you little. She said, all men are the fucking same.
well,
She said, all they want is teats. Or
Hey, I mean,
even in animal
we
form.
have needs too.
even
Dude.
in animal form.
he's frustrated. He had his balls taken away. He just wants to hump something.
Does he still have his balls?
No. They neutered him before we got him.
Well, at least that's one thing you
if
don't
that
have to worry
happened to a
about.
human, would we still want to hump something?
I don't know.
Without balls?
I don't know.
You ever think about
There's
that?
eunuchs. You can ask eunuchs just to see. Now, I've been a part of a what do you call it? A
How can you tell somebody's a
castration
eunuch?
of a goat before.
Oh, is that the one where they put the like rubber band?
Yeah,
around
like
it
the
and
rubber
just-
band is like the size of a Cheerio, and they just stick it on, and it cuts the blood circulation off on their
They wait for it
sack,
to pop
and they're
off.
literally their sack just falls off. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
I don't
That'd be
wanna
good
watch
for
that.
a for an action movie. Somebody do that to torture somebody. Just put a
Oh
Cheerio
no! You
rubber
want to
band.
torture a dude? Put a catheter in him.
Yeah, that's bad. I've never had one. I don't want one. but
I've
that's,
had
that's
one,
bad
and
enough
then
for me.
I've placed one and watched a couple at work.
How
and-
about how about watch somebody try to rip it out?
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Mm.
We had a patient that had pretty much already taken his out. Like when we went to go take it out, we were trying to deflate the balloon in it, and there was like nothing in it, and we were like, "What the fuck?" And then we were just like, "All right, I guess there's nothing." We just tugged it, and it literally just poop, just came right out.
Wow.
And it's supposed to be deep in there in the bladder. You know what I mean?
So
And
how
his dick came right off.
how does a catheter work? Like, how do you get it in, and then how do you take it out?
It's real narrow, and then they do something to pump up like a balloon in there.
So it's a tubing, and it's got
No,
If you try
It's-
to pull on it while the balloon's inflated, it's not gonna be good.
yeah. He was bleeding a little because he was pulling on it, but yeah, you put some lube on the end of it, you grip, and you just shove it in the hole in the urethra.
but
That
you just-
sounds oddly like sex.
You keep going until like you have pee come back through the tube, and then you put some you pump it up with solution into the balloon.
now when you pull it out, are you supposed to pull it like obviously gently, like
deflate,
Generally, yeah.
Like
deflate the balloon, and then you just
We're still talking about catheters.
like I wouldn't think you're supposed to yank it like you're cranking a lawnmower or anything like that.
No.
You know?
I mean, I'd do it quick enough to where it's not going to be uncomfortable as long as the balloon's deflated.
If they're confused, that's how they choose to take it out. Yanking it like a lawnmower.
I like I said, I've never had one, but it just feels
It's super
unnatural. It's
uncomfortable.
like nothing is supposed to enter the pee hole. Like it just feels unnatural.
The one
to
thing
me.
about
I mean,
working-
now they do, but
One thing about working in this field, there's never a dull day. Like almost always, you're gonna have some crazy shit happen,
Yeah.
or something will crack you up like that
See,
somebody does.
you two are like doing medical stuff now. So like half the stuff you talk about, I'm like, what? I don't know. I'm just like, But
It's always something.
But I'm happy that you're happier now with the new job, even though you're getting no sleep or trying to adjust to a sleep schedule or anything now.
It'll regulate. I just gotta get there.
I'm so tired every time I get home, and then my brother's just like, and I'm just like,
Oh, you know what it's like to have a child.
play Xbox or something.
Well,
Just go do your own thing. Leave me alone.
I don't cook for him through the week no more. He can fend for himself. I make him fix a sandwich. Well, it's because I'm trying to eat healthier and do my shakes and stuff through the week, and I ain't got time to just fix hamburger helper every night, or whatever.
that's fair. That's
He freaking leaves the bread open after he fixes a sandwich. I say, get in there and what's wrong with this picture?
Dude, you leave every cabinet open when you're done with them.
That's
Where do you
different.
think he fucking
That
gets
is
it from?
different.
I don't know.
I
man.
walked into his apartment
I
and
did too.
every cabinet in the kitchen was open. I was like, "Are you moving? What is going on
So
here?
what? I just eliminated a step.
Is
I just
there-
want to see what's
Yeah,
in there.
but
Is there
How-
a ghost in here opening
how-
your fucking cabinets?"
How do you not smack your face?
Does that
or
bother
head?
you too?
Yes. I have
You're
OCD.
the only person that
about-
doesn't close
about-
their fucking cabinet
Damn
and
it.
drawers.
Well, now all the bottom ones are gonna be open too.
Why? You're just gonna smack your shin and everything else on them. I have OCD about weird shit. I've noticed that. Like, there's just certain ticks that
What else do I do that bothers you, huh?
I don't know. Like the cabinet thing, I thought the same. When me and Joey first went to your apartment, I looked at it, I was like, why is every cabinet in this apartment?
That is
open?
that is a weird thing I do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just want to see what's in there, and without having to open the door.
You should just know what cabinets you use for what.
Maybe they'll make the
You just put shit in random cabinets and then forget
Well,
where you put it.
Okay,
so you're
but
just like,
for my point, that's different than just taking bread out of the bag and leaving it there so it'll fall on the floor, which has happened several times. I say, get in there and put it up.
Well, okay, you know the thing they make for they have for certain refrigerators now, where you can just tap the door and it'll like light up and show you what's inside your fridge, so you don't have to open it. It's supposed to be some kind of energy
I've not
saver
seen
thing.
no, I haven't seen that.
If they made something like that for cabinets, would you use it?
Just
you
take
ta-
all
you
the
could just
cabinet
tap the
door-
cabinets and see what is in the cabinet.
no, just take the cabinet doors off and put clear plexiglass on it,
you might as well just
so
take
you can
the cabinet
see in it,
doors,
or just,
period.
just take them the fuck off and just have shelving.
Why does this bother y'all so much?
It's unnatural.
They're not supposed to be open
Is
unless
it
you
unnatural?
have a demon in your house, fucking whipping open every drawer and shit.
But it wasn't just
If
a
that's
cabinet.
the weirdest thing I do, I'm doing pretty good, I think.
Well, I don't know if it's the weirdest.
Other than drink bathwater.
Like I said, I've got OCD, weird OCD about weird things.
That makes
so,
sense.
You know,
Okay. So I'm weird.
I guess it just bothers
It
me.
bothers me if people throw stuff away with food on it or sauce on it. Like I have to have, or like ice cream, I have to have it turned over. Like I don't want to
So
see
it's not
it.
sticking up.
So the
Yeah,
yeah,
plate-
I always
You've
turn
got
the
to
plate
turn
over.
the plate over. Okay, that
Because
Right.
I'm one of those ones that I'll go to push my trash down, and if fucking something wet gets in my hand, I get so
Oh,
ill.
yeah.
I mean, I've talked about one of my pet peeves is like if I'm washing dishes and someone hasn't fucking rinsed off their plate
oh yeah,
or their
yeah,
cup or
yeah.
like scraped it in the trash or some shit,
Oh, yeah.
I lose my fucking mind. I lose it. So I will sit there and cuss the dishes for an hour straight. Goddamn motherfucking piece of shit.
I think my thing about the cabinet thing for Spencer is, I just don't know how you don't turn around and hit yourself all the time.
Dude, I don't even leave mine open, and I've still hit my head on an open door.
That one
cabinet.
downstairs that's by the dishwasher, sometimes that one will get left up, and I'll turn around and walk right into it every
Yeah,
time.
the one in the bathroom has
I don't
knocked
know
me
how
out.
you do it. I don't know how you dodge
It's
it.
a gift.
I don't think it is.
I honest to
think
God, I
it's
don't.
fucking
know
I
lie.
how
never
you
even
do it.
reach into my cabinets, okay? I just like to look what's up there.
Do you even use your cabinets? Or they're just there for decoration.
There's nothing in the cabinets. He just likes to leave them open.
Why don't you put covers on your pops, huh? Why don't you put a lid over that?
Because I'm not hitting my head on pops.
Because you just will see what's there.
Why would I buy it to stick it in something unless it's something clear where I can look at it? I mean, I do have some of them in cases, but
Look, I
I don't want to hear it anymore. Do you leave your closet door open?
is your bed unmade?
yeah, I do.
It's mine.
Wait, what did you say?
Do you make your bed?
I do make my bed.
I don't. I haven't made my bed since
I halfway make
probably
it.
primary school.
I only make it to where the sheet's on.
That's fair.
And
That's
then,
what I'm just
then
like.
the cover's just whatever.
When you guys are coming over, I'm just like, let's pull that up.
Dude, you've seen mine. Like half the time, if my bed is ever made, it's not me.
Tommy says he's cleaning up. That's what he's doing.
Well, I vacuumed and stuff in here and dusted and so.
You have to vacuum my hardwood.
Well, I had a rug in here. I was dicking up. I was
Dicking up.
I was sucking up some dust bunnies in here too.
Yeah. Dude, we have hardwood floors and we vacuum it. I do a quick sweep and then I vacuum over.
Do you vacuum?
Yeah.
I hate vacuuming.
I don't like it.
I hate the sound of
like
a vacuum cleaner.
think
That's
it's
another
my-
weird OCD thing.
Well, see, my wife, she loves the vacuum though.
Fucking hate
and her
vacuuming.
dad.
No
And it's
wonder.
funny,
No wonder you won't ever come hang out in my house. Is that why?
No.
The cabinets.
No, because I don't physically have to go into the kitchen. I can sit in the living room.
Then what is it?
What are you talking about? I got no problem coming to your house.
Lies. Every time I've asked you,
When have I said I got a problem coming to your house?
never. But you never say anything. I'll ask you something, and you'll text me like 3 days later. Sorry, man. Sorry, got back to you.
It's the struggle.
You know what?
Dude,
I accept your apology.
I will
She's your
go.
Oreo.
I will see, like, if somebody texts me, and this is how it goes for me. I'll see something.
Do you open it and say, I'll respond to that in a minute, and then never respond?
If I have to
That's what
work,
I do every day.
usually I'll see it when I get up and I'm trying to rush to get to work. And I said, okay, I go to lunch at like 2:30. I was like, I'll answer at 2:30. Fucking, I'll be sitting at lunch, completely forget about it, and come home in the morning, and be like, oh fuck, I need to answer them.
And that
back.
happens for 3 days in a
Get in
row.
the shower,
Then you
and
forget
then
again.
forget again,
Yep.
and then it's like, and then I'll be like scrolling through. I'm like, oh fuck, and then I'll finally answer.
Right.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's hard to.
Makes me feel unloved.
That's why if it's something important, just call me.
If I want to hang out with you, would you consider that important?
Yeah. Don't call me.
I'm going to.
Mike's not the same. Mike can't. I'll call Mike sometimes, and I know he sees it ringing and he goes, I'm not answering that.
You,
He's only answered the phone one time for me.
he never
that's not
answers the
true.
phone.
I've answered it a couple times. for
Lies?
You. You called me the other day to tell me about your car.
That's the only time.
That's not true. You called me before. There's something else you called me before.
I'll see the proof.
You know how long
I
ago
called
that
him one
was?
time. It took me about 16 tries to get a hold of him to wake him up to come pick me up because my car ran out of gas.
I was asleep on the couch,
Call
and
me a
my
few
phone was in between the cracks of the couch.
There was one time I literally had just left his house to go to
School.
Was it school or was it?
You were going to.
No, it was the insurance place.
I thought you were going to Piedmont.
There was this one time I went to insurance. No, that's a different one. This is that time I went to the insurance place and it wasn't open yet. And I called you to bitch about it not being open and you didn't answer. And I literally had just left your house.
I don't remember that.
Remember,
at
I left
all.
you a voicemail going, "He doesn't open till fucking 8."
Yeah, okay, that does sound familiar.
Yeah.
Now, the time that you called me on the side of the road,
Yeah, that was me leaving school.
you were literally, you called me, and I remember I felt I could hear my phone buzzing, but it was in between the cracks of the couch. And at some point, I must have swiped to answer it and rolled back over.
Yeah, you did.
Because all I could hear was like
Between the cracks.
I was in like a twilight sleep, and all I could hear was Mike, 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 Mike.
Do you know how many video game nights have been ruined because you failed to answer the phone?
That one
How
night.
many times Joey and I had to go to bed sad?
That one night when we recorded
every night.
when we recorded the
Well, yeah, other than
what was it? We recorded the Halloween podcast. And you guys were like, yeah, let's play that night. And I hadn't slept any, so I took me a nap, and I woke up at like 2, and I had like 48 missed calls and all these messages and shit.
I just kept calling him over and over again. I knew he wasn't going to answer, but...
I was like, you guys still on? You're like, yeah.
here's my question.
It's my fault.
Oh, God.
Whenever when you get another job, you're gonna try to get a first shift job. Or what do you
It
think?
depends on what the job is.
Is that really your question? I feel like you just made that up on the spot.
It depends on what the job is.
I really was gonna ask.
If
that.
it's something where I don't have to deal with a lot of public stuff, then yeah, I'd probably do first shift. I don't mind first shift. I fucking despise second shift. I'm not doing second
second's
shift.
terrible.
I hate it. Now I'll do third because it is nice not having to deal with people.
I worked second shift before it does suck.
Hated it. I've done it for one job and I'll never do it again. I hated it. Why don't you come to third?
It's 2v1. You have to come to first.
Well, that's bullshit. You used to be on
can't.
my side.
I know.
People don't want to do therapy at 2 in the morning.
I would. I would. That'd be most convenient.
Come join us.
I'm the most awake at 2 in the morning.
Join us on the normal side.
Like I said, it depends on the job.
Don't you want to just play games with your friends at 10 p.m. on a Friday instead of
I don't really want to play at
5
10 p.m.
a.m.
I'd rather play at like midnight or 1 because then all the assholes are either gone to
that
bed
and
or...
Joey's like, that's the only time I get any goddamn peace in this house. I mean, yeah, like I said,
whatever
it
you get
it
next,
depends.
whatever you get next, I hope you're happier with it and that you can get more rest and stuff. Genuinely.
That'd be nice.
Why are you being nice?
I do appreciate it.
What
I
happened?
do appreciate it.
I'm that
I mean,
way occasionally.
Well, I was going to say the reason we haven't got together in so long is because you two have decided to better your life. And, what's the word?
And I have a weak immune system.
Better your life and try to do something that's right for you instead of just suffering like the rest of us so that we could have a normal schedule together. But, I wouldn't call it normal, but...
We'll get there, though.
We will.
So we saw Uncharted.
We did.
You missed it.
Yeah, so there's this whole backstory. Okay.
Cool.
Me and Spencer had planned to go to Mad Monster party at Concord.
You're going to bring up some PTSD for him.
So
That's okay. I need to work through it.
I bought tickets, and then the day I bought my ticket, I had Spencer call me, hey, I totaled my car. I'm like, okay. So we worked that out. That was sign number 1, but worked that out. Then a couple days later, Joey texted us like, hey, let's go see Uncharted. Let's all go see Uncharted on Thursday. Went to go see Uncharted, or we're going to go see Uncharted. Wake up from a text from Spencer's like, hey, I'm sick as fuck, so I'm not going to be able to make it to the movie.
Yep.
That was sign number 2. And it's like all these little things leading up to that Mad Monster party. It's like, I don't think we were meant to go. Because like I said, I had a dude get COVID at work, and then I had to get tested myself to get for whatever. And then I started not to feel good after that. But I was negative. But still, it's like I just didn't think something wanted us to go. I think it was because Joey couldn't go with us, so it was like, no, Joey has to
As
go.
if it really would have mattered that much to
has
me.
to go. It was all in...
To a fucking
The thing that
horror
upset
con.
me most was that I knew you
Lost
wanted
money.
to go to see a specific performer.
Yeah,
And I bought
that's another thing.
I bought a photo op for us because I knew that it would be something cool to do for you, and we didn't even get to do it.
Yeah, well, that's what I felt so bad. It was like $45 plus like $2 or $3 extra for tax for the ticket,
It was
and then it was like 80 something for Nev's photo op. So I was like, fuck. And
so Nev, if you're listening, will you please send us an autographed picture? Thanks.
And then I saw
I don't even know who that is.
Nev Campbell, Scream.
I don't.
Sydney Prescott.
I haven't watched
Wow.
Scream.
You've never seen Scream?
Not that I can remember.
Oh my God.
I probably saw it a while back.
But then,
give a fuck
well, the
about
whole
that shit.
time I was talking, I'm going to name drop. I don't think she'd mind, but I was talking to Caroline about like what the hell to do, where to go. So
Hi, Caroline.
So that way we would have a
Who is
specific.
that?
She's one of our listeners.
Oh, hey, Caroline.
Plus, she's been to I don't know how many horror cons. But I was asking her like what to do, where the hell to go for me and you or whatever. And I felt so bad because I had to text, when I was messaging her, I had to be like, well, a friend I was going with got sick, and so we're not going to get to go. And then I loved her response. Well, you better throw Joey's ass in the back of a car. And I was like, it's not even Joey. I said it was Spencer. So, but hopefully. And then I saw her picture Sunday where she met her, and I was like, I told her,
Damn.
I was like, bro, I'm so happy for her, but at the same time, I am so heartbroken. I'm like,
Did you tell her you hate her guts now?
no, I told her when I commented on it, I was like, I'm so heartbroken.
There's a guy from Supernatural there that I wanted to meet too, but we'll have another chance. To go.
Well, a lot of the people ended up dropping out anyway. I think James G. Courtney dropped out because they were filming the last Halloween, so he couldn't make it.
I don't know who that is.
What's his name? Who played? He's on Peacemaker now. Shit, I can't think of his name. He played not the T8, the T800 from
Don something.
T2. Damn, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. He was supposed to be there, and he
Wait, Robert Patrick.
Yeah. He was supposed to be there, and he dropped out because he started shooting something in Canada that weekend, so he couldn't make it. So
What did you say he played on first?
Peacemaker.
he's in Peacemaker.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yeah.
What was he shooting? Like
I
a
don't know.
bird
He's-
or like a...
This fucking guy.
He said he's
Deer,
filming
maybe?
something in Canada, and they moved his production, so he couldn't make it. But plus, they had some panels. But honestly, we got kind of, and then I found
Solar
out
panels.
Yes. And then we what's the word?
Bird.
Then I And then I found out that even Sunday, Nev Campbell had a Q&A Sunday too, and I was like, "Fuck!" So we were going. Honestly, the day we were going to go anyway, nothing was happening except for like one good panel on the day we were going. So it literally would have been one panel,
waste.
the photo op, and then meeting her, which would have been worth it, and then just walking around.
It still would have been cool, man. It
True.
would've been worth
I mean,
it.
I would have liked to go because it was
Considering had
huge. I didn't realize how
non-refundable
huge
deposit.
it was.
I mean,
I told you I'd pay you back.
no, I mean it's not about you. I mean,
Yeah, but I
it
felt-
is, but like,
Yeah, but I felt bad because I'm the one that was like, "Hey, I bought my ticket. Now, are you going to buy your ticket?" And then you ended up getting sick after.
Well,
So I
yeah,
felt
maybe
bad
that
for
was
it.
true about Uncharted. Maybe I felt pressured to get a freaking ticket real quick.
Well, you
I
know-
only sit over here in the corner.
You could have. You could have. Did you cancel your ticket?
No,
for
and I
that?
clicked it. Can you?
Yeah. You make an
know that.
online.
You could have got a refund.
Didn't know.
make
Did you
a-
not?
Sure didn't.
You make an online reservation and you can go in there. I canceled one for today. I was going to try to get up to see
Appreciate
something
you.
today,
You
but I was
coulda
like, I
told me
can't.
that.
I'm too tired. But
Told me that I don't go to that theater.
well,
Well,
even
I mean, it was nice to have that empty spot next to us where people couldn't.
dude, that
noise.
whole
Yeah, put your
row,
feet up.
that row was filled. That whole theater
Yeah.
was fucking
I'm sure.
filled. And even when Joey got there and we were talking, we said, "Man, I hate Spencer. Couldn't come or whatever."
I'm sure
but
you did.
He
Well,
actually,
he
actually
added
really
to
did.
it, but what we really said was, "I hate Spencer."
But I'm glad he couldn't come because we got that empty seat. So now
I'm
we're
glad you had plenty of room for your popcorn, you fucks.
I didn't get popcorn, got curly fries, bitch.
they're actually really good
Do they have
too.
curly fries?
They were good.
And then what
Dude,
was-
I was so hungry because I left work. I hadn't eaten anything. Like at lunch, I can't remember what I had, like
Was
a
the-
fucking sandwich or
Was the
something.
movie actually good?
I really enjoyed it.
I have thoughts, but
Well, Uncharted
has thoughts.
is it a book series, or was
I
it
don't
a game
think. I think
first?
it's strictly just a game, unless they've adapted books to it now.
Well, either way,
We'll see.
I never played the fucking game, so I don't.
haven't either. Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. Is if you go into it not knowing kind of the story and just for action and thrill, I think it was really good.
I have to say, Tom Holland grew on me as Nathan Drake as we were watching it because I was like, I don't know if he's gonna be able to pull this off, and like his mannerisms and his quips and all that stuff were very Nathan Drake. Now, Mark Wahlberg, on the other hand, was horribly miscast
Was he-
as Sully.
Oh, so that was an actual character in the games too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he does
But-
not capture the essence of Sully.
he
played-
captures the essence of Mark Wahlberg.
He's playing Marky Mark as Sully, as essentially,
Well,
and I'm like, that's
let's
not.
be honest. In most of his movies now, it's the same character to an extent.
Well, they did a fan film a few years ago,
like
and
The
they
Rock.
had Nathan Fillion play Nathan Drake, and they had fuck, I totally just blanked on his name. The dude from
Another Nathan?
Don't Breathe,
Yeah, I don't know that one.
the old guy, Scott Lang. They had him play Sully, which was a really good casting choice. Dylan O'Brien even would have been a really good Nathan Drake, I thought. But
I love Nathan Fillion. I know he's getting old, but
Isn't that the Ant-Man?
who? Dylan O'Brien?
Scott Lang?
I
No,
think
that's-
that's the new one. It's not the original. The original was Hank Pym.
Bro, I totally just blanked on what I said.
Paul Rudd. He
It
played
is.
his
It
character's
is.
name is Scott Lang. Yeah, that's the new one, but the
Maybe-
original was Hank.
Yeah, but I was trying to remember if that. I'm pretty sure
Pym.
Scott Lang is his name.
Pim Particle.
But he but
don't
well,
think
everyone
that's-
thought Nathan Lane would have been a great because he nailed it. He looks like Nathan Lane even in the games. If you have not played the games, you owe it to yourself to play the game.
Nathan Lane.
Stephen Lang.
Stephen Lang, that's it. That's
the
it.
fuck?
Stephen Lang, that's it.
You got Ant-Man on the mind.
Yeah, apparently.
So we're going to see Batman,
yeah, I want.
provided I'm healthy.
We can get
Hopefully we can get it all together because I know Dad wants to go see it, and my wife actually wants to go see it this time,
which is shocking.
rare.
Shocking.
So if
Well, we're
if
She
not
I
does
gonna
know
go.
that Bella and them is not going to be in
We're
this
not going
movie.
to be
Yeah,
able to go.
why
You said your wife was going.
What?
fuck. But what I'm gonna say is if I can't get it to where all of us can go at once, I'll just go with them and then I'll go with you guys. You know what I mean? Or I'll go with you guys and then go with them.
Well, I told them they've already. Well, there's going to be a
Really?
ton of people they've got. I think it opens 4 days early for certain IMAX screenings or something like that. So that shit was filled.
Are you gonna see it 4 times before you go see it with us?
No, I got my ticket on the day that it opens, but not
God
mine.
damn.
Not mine.
For the Dolby?
Hickory?
Yeah.
It's probably already
It wasn't full at the time.
Dude.
I couldn't believe it because I guess everybody's going 4 days earlier to see the IMAX.
You know what?
screenings of it.
My only thing about being up there is that the entire time we were in that movie, I was like, someone's gonna break into my fucking car. Someone's going to break in my car, or I'm going to walk out and get held up at fucking gunpoint in this shithole fucking town. I mean, some fucking joke about that like 83-year-old lady who got her car stolen
Yeah, up here
at gunpoint at the mall.
Yeah, I just
by a
saw
bunch
that.
of fucking teenagers.
That was yesterday, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, because
don't know.
I literally was reading an update right before you got here. Apparently, they found her car in like
Florida. Yeah. So like you can't even go watch you can't go to
Can't
the
do
mall. Fuck that place. I
Well,
hate
I've
that.
known that since.
Oh, did you?
The Dark Knight shooting thing
Well,
I mean, you
yeah,
can't
but that
go-
didn't happen.
around here. I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't do nothing nowadays. People are nuts.
Well, that's why. I mean, I'm glad when we went to see. At least when we saw Uncharted, at least the people in there seemed like.
They were actually interested in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people actually were there just for the games, or actually there just because they like to look at Tom Holland. I'm not
Did you see
entirely
any
sure.
teenage fucking in there?
Because when my mom wanted to go see it, so I went with her to go see it on Sunday. And then there was like just constant girls coming in there, and I'm like, has any of y'all?
heck.
I was like, has he played the game, or is this just strictly here for Tom Holland's?
Been like, I know Tom Holland.
Like you just
They were
strictly here for
probably
Tom Holland.
underage.
But I don't know.
How do you know?
I just get that feeling.
My overall ranting about the movie overall is
Overall ranting about the movie.
it was good. I enjoyed it, but it did not capture what Uncharted is. As a fun action adventure movie, I really enjoyed it. I had fun with it, but it's not Uncharted.
But I mean, this guy doesn't ever hate a movie anyway.
not true. That's not true.
You could show him a fucking indie film in black and white where they don't say anything but and he'd be like, it was good, I enjoyed it.
We should one day make a montage of him talking about movies and just
It was good, I enjoyed it.
Clip, yeah, insert name here, clip after.
I can't.
This is funny.
I can't. It's like all those movies I watched for the film festival.
Oh, they were great, I loved them.
No, 2 of them I would never watch again, but that don't mean that they were bad.
See? I'll never watch them again, but they were not bad. They were pretty good.
They were so great that you don't want to scar his memory of seeing them.
No, I just think that I don't like to bash on filmmakers because I know how hard
Fuck
it probably takes to make a movie.
Hey, you know what? They probably go into a Subway and fucking bash the person that makes their sub if they don't put enough mayonnaise on it.
Exactly.
Fuck those people. I don't care what your profession is.
Not to mention
You
they-
deserve criticism just as much as everyone else deserves
I mean,
criticism.
all
Not
for
to mention they could be
criticizing.
fucking creeps.
They could be.
yeah,
Some of them been proven to be creeps.
true, and I'm not saying.
So I don't give a shit if they made the best movie in the world. If I don't fucking like it, I'm going to tell them, that sucked, you suck, try again.
And also, they're not 100% to get the credit for the movie. The actors deserve some too.
Well, usually most of the time the actors are the ones that do get all the credit because they're the ones that they blame if the movie gets fucked or they gets fucked up. Look at Andrew Garfield; they blamed him for all that shit. For
Some people
Spider-Man.
did. I didn't blame him. I blamed.
Everyone's like,
directed
"Oh, you
it.
fucked it up," and I'm like, "What about the studio interference?"
I
and
just
all
blamed
that
him
shit?
for not catching her.
Wow. I think I'm just gonna.
He didn't like that.
I did not.
That was a joke. I'm sorry, Andrew.
I
think he's cool with. He's made his peace with it.
I don't think he gives a fuck what you have to say.
Probably not.
He's
But
made
I
his
said it
peace with
anyway.
He's
now.
rolling in his money right now. It's like
That's
I don't
true.
give a fuck.
That's true. That is very true.
He don't even give a
I
shit
tried.
about us.
I tried to watch Tick Tick Boom. Okay,
Okay.
and maybe it's just me, but I did not find it to be very good.
It's he's nominated for an Oscar for it.
I understand that. But
I hope he
it
wins,
may
too.
come from the depths where I
yeah, but you don't
also-
feel nothing anyway.
I fucking hated the movie Rent. Little musical Rent.
I've never seen Rent.
And
I've
this
never
is
seen it.
based on the guy that wrote Rent.
I've never seen Rent, so I don't know.
I mean, he's a great singer, but I maybe made it like 80% of the way, and I was like, I don't even want to finish this.
Yeah, but you made it 80%. You couldn't have went the other 20.
No. I had other shit to do with my time. My time is sacred to me. And if I get into a movie and it's not good, I back out.
Well, the movie wasn't nominated, but as an actor, he was nominated.
I'm sure
I
he
hope,
did a great job.
I hope he
but
wins
the
for that
movie's
movie.
not great.
Did you hear they're coming out with a new Silent Hill game?
Are they
It's
for real?
it's based on Joey's outlook on life.
That would fit perfectly.
I got bitches all on my dick.
Fit perfectly. I just, yeah. I was pissed about that movie that none of the original or none of the songs were nominated for any kind of Oscars either. I was
They
like,
sucked.
that's not true. There's actually some pretty good songs in that movie that I was like, because I'm not a musical guy. I don't like
Really?
musicals.
You sure?
I mean,
Yeah, you said that word.
I think you do.
okay,
Name a musical you hate.
Sound of Music. Fucking hate that movie.
That doesn't count. You liked La La Land. You like A Star Is Born. I'll consider that a
Yeah,
musical.
not a
according to all the
musical.
trivia games we
That's
play,
not a
and you get the
musical.
question.
Hey, do they sing a lot in it?
They have songs, but
Yeah,
they don't.
I'm
They
a-
don't. Yeah, but they don't just
Do the
break
actors
out into
sing?
musical. They don't do the. Hey, what are you doing? I'm good. You know, they don't do shit like that. That's
Wait,
like
what was that?
That's like the definition of a musical. Now, I enjoyed The Greatest Showman.
See,
That's a
fucking
musical.
sucked
That's
too.
a
you
musical.
seen the sequel, The Greatest Blowman?
Is that the hub version?
Look, all right, there's only one musical that I've ever watched and I enjoyed, and it was Across the Universe. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
I don't even remember the dude that's in it, but it was decent, and it was like Beatles songs. I don't even fucking like the Beatles.
Have you seen that movie that come out a few years ago called Yesterday?
No.
It was about that dude
Yeah, I seen it yesterday.
who's the
I
dude
watched
who's
The Day After Tomorrow.
he's like the last one left alive, or not last one left alive. Somehow he gets into an
Thinking
act,
of I'm Legend.
something where all the Beatles music is erased from the world.
Oh, I know what you're talking
and
about,
he's
yeah,
the
and
only
he
one that
just, like,
remembers it. So he
rewrites it.
writes the music, and everyone thinks it's him. That was actually a pretty good movie. I wish somebody would sponsor us.
But
Did
is
we
it
ever get our
going to-
ads?
Fuck no, it's still sitting on the thing. Says we're searching to find you an ad. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm about to contact people myself. I'm like, hey, you guys want to be sponsored? I need to contact. Who would you want?
Bitches
Who
all on my dick.
would you want as a sponsor?
X-Files. I just said the first thing that popped into my head.
Starbucks cold coffee things.
Quiznos. Jersey Mike's.
I'll take Jersey Mike's. I love Jersey Mike's. I would
Get
take that.
Kratom as a sponsor.
Might as well get free
About
Kratom.
Kratos.
What'd you say?
God of War 2.
Oh, I thought you said crypto, like crypto.
Speed Stick.
What is that? The
Deodorant.
Just send us Just send us a lifetime supply of deodorant.
Y'all ever seen Tourette's guy?
It's been a while.
I think so.
Fuck salt!
It's his son or whatever says something about a cereal. He goes, "Don't talk shit about Total."
I think I have seen that. I think. Back to you guys though, real quick. What have you been up to in your life? Joey kind of caught us up. Besides a car wreck, what have you been up to or doing with your life?
Let's see. Struggling every day to get my brother to school, work a full-time job, and make sure he don't starve to death.
And
So you're-
him not catch you masturbating.
I always lock the door.
So you're living a normal human life. That's fair.
If that's normal, I guess.
Well, the struggle's real, so that's about normal.
I go to bed sobbing every night.
Me
You
too.
use your tears for lube.
God. Yeah, maybe a few times.
Made me think of that. Who was that comedian you were watching? And we couldn't hold it together. We were
Oh,
trying to be quiet.
And he was talking about the computer on his
Laptop
chest.
on his chest, and Bernie'd wake up. He's so hot. Fall asleep with his dick in his hand because the laptop be burning his chest.
Yeah, he'd lay on the bed with the laptop on his chest, dick in his hand, and fall asleep.
So the only reason I woke up is because my chest is on fire. Because the laptop is burning my chest. Oh my god, that was funny.
Mario!
I can't remember his name. He was funny as shit though.
I could probably find him.
No, but my brother is a chick magnet
Really?
for me.
Do tell.
I bring him into the grocery store, and me and him just cut up, and he's like just sitting there saying the craziest stuff, and all the chicks at the grocery store are smiling and stuff, and it's easier to make small talk with them.
Reminds me of that episode of 2.5 Men where he brings Jake in there, and then they're like, "Oh, you guys are good together," and he's just like, "Wow, you're better than a dog."
My favorite thing, I have him put the groceries onto the conveyor belt. And I go, "Careful with the bananas!" it always makes the chick laugh or whoever's right there.
You got anybody's number from doing that yet?
Not yet, but
You got
got
close.
my eye on a couple.
Do you see the same people at the which grocery store do you go to?
I don't say.
Ingles?
No.
It's not like Ingles is going to come for you if you know how much shit we've said about Food Lion at this
That's
point.
true.
Russell
Well,
Peters.
Okay.
That's it, Russell Peters.
I thought that was friggin' censored first couple of times.
No,
I thought we wasn't supposed to
My
say
job
that.
where I'm currently working is censored. Food Lion's free game because it's in the past.
Oh, okay,
so,
yeah.
Yeah,
Then Ingles.
Yeah, Food Lion's
Yep.
free game.
I like the deli meat there, and I like the women that work there.
I hate having to walk 6 miles to get
One
fucking
side to
milk
the other.
and then get apples. It's so fucking
Ingles?
long. Yeah. It's big. I go in there and I was like, everything I need is on the opposite fucking end, so I end up walking
Did they start selling?
forever.
Did they ever start selling
Why don't
beer
you eat
there?
the stuff
Yeah.
in the middle?
He just goes in there for milk and apple.
Then you
That's it.
Well,
You
I
don't
still
need
gotta get the
anything
shit
else.
on the ends. Where's the milk and orange juice? I get milk and orange juice
Look.
every week.
And then
okay,
apple.
your
I
brain
need
is
some orange juice.
hardwired how Food Line had everything laid out, okay?
No.
Yes.
It's not.
Well,
Food
it
Line
bothers
was
you.
small
It bothers you.
because I
Yeah,
could
you
walk
have to
each
walk.
end and not be out of breath.
Don't
Now,
matter. As soon as you got to the aisle,
Work
anyway,
out.
as soon as I
called off.
park, I'm out of breath.
Is that Ingles' fault?
Yes.
I've only been into
I don't
Ingles
see how
with you guys.
Food Line was on a fucking hill.
Now pushing carts was a fucking bitch at Food Lion. That was,
It
that's
is a
one
big
where I'd be
store,
like,
though.
Everything
It
at
is-
Food Line was a bitch.
To his point, it is a big store.
oh, speaking of, somebody messaged me and sent me a picture of you and me. Remind me to show it to you. She's like, hey, I found this in my phone of you two, and it made me laugh. I must have taken it. I said, wow, that brings back memories.
Was it at Food Line?
Yeah, it was me and you sitting out on the bench, and you're like just spread eagle with your phone on the bench like that. We looked like we both hated our lives. I told her, I was like, man, that brings back memories. And I said, I love most of the people that I work with now. I said, but it don't capture the spirit of what we had at Food Line, even though I hated the job.
Well, it's like there was still that picture floating around. I think Beth took it, where it was you and I on the hall or on the aisle stocking shit in our Christmas hats or whatever.
Yeah.
See, they never took a picture of me there.
Well, you left before all the people.
No, they were just happy to be rid of my fucking ass.
That's not true, because believe me, we had some of the people that worked after you. So
Yeah, see, they took that picture of us in our Christmas Santa hats.
They ever talk about me after I left?
we did.
Missing me?
Yeah,
We did.
we talk shit.
I got the one I took of us one year. We were in our Christmas hats. I think I was in that elf hat or whatever. But yeah, like past places are free game.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you right now, as soon as I leave my current job, the whole podcast episode will probably be me bitching. Because I'll like you said, you're having to work through some shit. That'll be me trying to work through some shit, trying to get that shit off my chest for sure.
Well, the other night when he was too tired to hang out,
That's every night.
dick.
I just sat around, ate ice cream, and watched both Zorro movies.
That's two good
They were on
movies.
Netflix.
Two great
Y'all
movies.
could have hung out without me.
What did I just say at the start of this? Every time I ask him, he don't get back to me for 3 days.
Yeah.
If I just ask him,
that was my fault. I have to admit that one was my fault. I went to go.
I need to just get past that. I'm sorry.
No, I went to go see a movie, and came back, and I
the excuses.
and I don't know. I wasn't doing too good when I got back from the movie, so I was kind of just like,
Do you see more movies than the hours you sleep?
That would be. I think that's an accurate assumption. He spends more time at the movie theater than he does in his bed.
He sits down in a movie, he's like eyes wide open, watering. I feel great.
Just struggling to be alive in that moment. And then he gets home, he's like, I'm so tired, I can't sleep.
God, I need to feel
I'd love
something.
to rest, but I love movies.
Dude, that's how it was today. They're showing the Godfather. And it's
And who
it's been
cares?
like 4K remastered and everything for
Oh,
theaters.
wow.
And I want to see it in the theater. So I bought a ticket last night. It was at noon today. And I woke up at like 11. I was like, there's no way. So I just canceled my ticket.
Spend money on a ticket to go watch The Godfather when you could just find it in someone's house on
I
Blu-ray.
own it, but I still wanted to go see
What the fuck?
I wanted
You own it, and you're like, I'm gonna go see it in the theater.
He woke up, he realized, wait, I own this.
I can watch it on this fucking 72-inch screen TV
there's
right
certain
here.
movies that I would like to see in the cinemas. Like
Your TV is as big as a theater.
but it's not the same.
Is it not? You
By
got surround
By
sound.
certain movies, you mean every movie?
No, like they showed The Shining. That's one I wanted to see in theaters. They
It's
showed
about that big lot.
the Northern Lights, and then I went to go see the first Indiana Jones movie in the theater. And The Godfather was one of them I wanted to go see, but I didn't realize how fucking long them movies were. That movie, the first one's like 3 hours long, the second one's like almost 4. So I would have, like your description.
You know
that-
how you can realize how long it was? Look at the back of the movie that you have here.
Well, if I would have got up today to see that movie, I would have been your exact description, just eyes open, water, and trying to live in that moment. That would have been me today. But so no, I didn't go today. I slept today. I chose sleep today instead of going. I'll probably go tomorrow.
I wouldn't change it for nothing. That shit is funny as hell.
I can't help what I love. I mean,
Some of us like to masturbate, some of us like to watch movies.
I just want to sleep.
do you masturbate while watching movies? So you knock out 2 in one go?
It depends on the plot.
Which plot really gets you going?
What was that fucking movie we came up with that last? Oh
The one he
god,
came up with the screenplay.
no. We were coming up with names for a movie or something.
Cunt fucker.
Yeah, that's it.
Cunt
That one will get him
fuckers.
going.
Cunt fucker and the Grinch Swole Christmas.
That's a horror movie though. That's not a erotic.
Yeah, but it is holes will be violated. That was your tagline. I mean, that's
In a gory way.
He sits at home and watches Hallmark movies and jerks it.
I hate Hallmark movies.
people are so happy.
They're all fucking good looking and shit, and they all just happen to find each other. They don't happen in real life. It's bullshit.
That's why I hate Hallmark movies. Like I said, it's the same plot over and over again.
Except the one you came up with.
True.
Which was completely cut.
I had to.
Did he cut it?
He got the whole part.
Damn it.
He's like, I have the screenplay, and then the next
Dude.
part is us laughing after we'd heard about it. You listened back to it and realized what you said, didn't you?
No, if the world wasn't the way that it
Didn't ya?
was, I would have done it.
Yeah, I
But the
know.
way that the world is, there's just no way. I mean, and I
cares?
hated to
Freedom
do
of
it.
speech.
Well, I hated to do it because like when I was listening to it, I remember I texted him and I said, "This is the funniest episode we've done," because it was
I didn't get a text.
because there was shit that led back. No, it was when he told me. It was right when you guys came to record the next one, and he told me, he's like, "You cut it," and I said, "I had to because of it just." I hated to because, like I said, shit came back around at the end of the episode that made it twice as funny, and I hated to cut it because I was over here hysterically laughing while I was trying to edit it, and I couldn't. I wish I kept the original cut, but I ended up cutting the whole thing. But if the world was in a better place, I would have kept it. But
it's never going to be.
Oh, it's in a worse place now.
well, with how the world is and how people are getting canceled for shit left and right and all that shit, I was like, it's just better I not say anything. So I left
So what?
it.
Let them cancel us. We'll start a new one.
Right now, it's not going to matter. We're probably all going to go fucking war anyway.
Well, yeah. Speaking of, then I saw a thing pop. You know that whole shit that's been going on with Joe Rogan, the whole Joe Rogan podcast. or
I've
whatever?
heard bits and pieces. I don't know.
I got a thing from.
know exactly.
I
what's
know
going on.
exactly 0% of what's going on.
He apparently like Spotify was pissed off because they lost a lot of money to his shit because he had a lot of people on that was spreading false
Information.
yeah,
Asperger's.
So when I was doing my episode last week for that Mike the Movies thing, when I went to upload it to Anchor, there was a thing that popped up from Spotify. It says, "Oh, click here for these new terms and conditions," and I clicked it. There's this list of rules we can't do now. Bro, every episode we broke all those rules. Every episode.
What
And I was like, dude, there's
you have another podcast?
Yeah, the one I texted y'all about.
He just reviews movies because remember he spends more time at the movies than he does at home.
You guys gave me your blessing for it.
He's already posted one.
I remember I texted you. I said, doing the thing called Mike at the Movies.
I'll have to.
So you bitch about him, not want to deal with your cabinets. But
I wouldn't really call it bitching.
You don't want to pay attention to when he texts you.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I'll have to look back at that. If so, I apologize.
You said, okay, cool.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you got me.
Do you feel betrayed now?
I feel like a dick now.
Do you feel betrayed because he's doing his own little...
No, I was just
I
curious
told you
about
guys, you guys could join me on any episode.
That part you didn't.
It's in there.
No.
It's in the text.
You said, go fuck yourselves.
But when I was looking at
what are the rules that you said we broke?
One of them was, I can't remember all of them, but one of them was like, oh, you can't flirt with or have a bunch of sexual tension with somebody or have a bunch of sexual play with people. And I said, we do that all the time.
But it's not real.
You can't joke about killing yourself.
Fuck, that's my entire life.
That's my shtick. You can't...
wake up and want to
You
kill
can't
yourself.
impersonate Green Goblin and Spider-Man.
You can't promote gun violence or any kind of violence like that.
I literally have a gun right next to me.
Well, that was before. And I remember I was telling my mom about this, and I was like, well, so much for gun down on Christmas. That's gonna, I said, now I don't know if Spotify listens for certain things or if people just have to report them, but I figure sooner or later we'll probably be kicked off of Spotify. So, but we've got
Not if the people want us.
True.
There will be at least one, and they'll be like, I don't like that.
There'll be one Karen out there.
We'll just smack the bagel out of his hand.
Probably can't say the word Karen, actually.
Why?
People think that's offensive now.
Well, what do they call Joe's? Is it Kyle? Joe's. What do they call guys? Is it Kyle's?
Chads or Kyle's or
yeah,
something
like
If they
that.
censored this, do you know what it would be? Just an hour and a half long. Beep.
That's what I'm saying, dude. When I was looking at that, when I was uploading that thing last week, I was like, dude, we wouldn't be able to record anything. I was like, that's just how we joke. We've said it from the beginning. We've got a dark sense of humor.
I'm not going to turn into a zombie.
And I was like, dude, we wouldn't be able to talk about shit.
I can't say this. I'm not going to turn into that.
I'm serious. There would be nothing we could joke about or talk about because whatever we joke about or whatever ends up leading back to some kind of one of those jokes anyway.
Like, if I can't joke about how small my dick is and how that makes me want to kill myself, then what's the point?
But I mean, like I said,
I second that.
Nothing would ever come out. So
That's the point. That's the problem.
nothing comes out.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you do it, nothing comes out.
Just dust.
Just doing it over and over and over again.
It's like that episode of South Park.
How?
With Butters.
How?
Nothing comes out unless the plot's good.
Well, Butters, you're going to have to just keep tugging away till you get some.
How long do I have to keep tugging?
That's what they used to call me in school. Tugboat.
Why? Were you one of those guys who put the jacket over themselves and masturbated in class?
Let's just say I stayed in the locker room a little too long during gym class.
The sad part is you said that so nonchalantly that I thought it was true for a second.
Is that because you were afraid to shower with everybody else, or you're just trying
I never
to...
showered.
I didn't either.
I
Stupid.
never got disgusting enough to need a fucking shower. No, who goes that hard during gym class? Like, I need a fucking
I
shower.
did.
Did you really
I had to
shower
prove
in high
myself.
school?
Did you shower?
I didn't shower,
I didn't either.
but I did sweat a lot.
All them dudes
I
coming
mean,
out.
I would sweat, but I mean, I wasn't sweating to the point that I needed a full-on fucking shower.
I mean,
I
we had to
didn't
go-
want dudes looking at my dick,
Well, we had to go change gym clothes.
even though they couldn't see it.
We had to go change gym clothes and shit. But
Yeah.
I was never. I mean, some of the people I remember I went to gym with, they showered, and I'm like, why,
Dude, none of the
time I
people I
took-
went to school with
Every
showered.
time I took my clothes off in gym class, it was like the Silence of the Lambs.
Put the lotion on the skin.
I don't get
where
that
he-
reference.
Where he crosses his, he puts his.
He talking about when he tucks his dick and balls
tucks
back in
it
his
in.
leg.
I'd date me. Would you do me?
No,
I'd
but
do me.
let's just say I had extracurricular activities before gym class.
You know, every dude has done that at least once.
I can
What, jerk off in the
honestly
gym?
say I've
No,
never...
fucking tuck their balls and shit back behind that and just been like, you know.
Say no, I've never jacked off before gym.
I've never been so amped up.
I know one guy that's done that.
What, jacked off before gym?
No, tucked it in.
And like just ran with it, or
The guy who played Buffalo. Can't remember his name right off.
Oh God.
Ted Levine.
What? What was your extracurricular? Oh my God,
Extracurricular.
your activities. What was your activities?
Let's see. It involved a corner, me doing a vigorous act.
Did you go? Did you try to hide in the locker while you did it?
No, everybody else was already on the floor.
Spencer, it takes you a lot longer to get dressed than everyone else. What's going on in there?
Come to gym trying to do fucking roll call. Everybody seen Spencer being wild cut?
I didn't have much time, so I had to.
Pump it out.
What did you use for spanking material?
Tears.
It's lube.
I thought you were gonna say lube, so before you got to materials, I'd already picked tears.
Because you're gonna do locker room.
Whatever I could imagine.
It's actually healthier for you if you use your imagination instead of looking at porn.
So that's fair. That's fair.
So a Facebook article said.
I've been doing some research. Do some research.
I don't
But I
remember where
did.
saw
I did
that.
go hard in gym class.
But you never
enjoyed it.
showered. I never understood. I'm with you. I never understood the
I never
whole
got that disgusting.
Except for that one time with the coach.
showering with the cat. That's like... Oh
in my defense, he
God.
forced me.
Oh my Jesus!
Wow. I don't think I will.
No, but yeah, I don't remember if I did shower or not. Probably not.
I never...
That's probably why
No,
I
I
never could get a
remember...
girlfriend in high school. I probably stunk.
No, because it's like you could sweat like hell, but you're just going to put your clothes back on that you
Yeah, we
had
changed out
beforehand. So, I mean...
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Now, I do remember, I know you know who I'm talking about, but you remember, what's his name? I remember people showering and shit, because that one specific locker room where we went to high school, that fight broke out, and every dude was in their fucking towel and shit. Like, I know you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So
I got you now.
so it's like that video,
Vegeta?
that video
It's more like
circulated.
Krillin.
That video fucking circulated for I don't know how long
That's
until
fucking right.
all the teachers and shit were like, we gotta take down that video or remove the video or whatever. And
I wish I could still find that fight.
it used to be on YouTube. Somebody
I know.
posted it up on YouTube. That's where I first saw it, was on YouTube.
I used to love when in gym class we could play basketball and hated whenever we did anything else.
I like dodgeball.
Well, some stuff was okay, but
I
sometimes
like
they made
dodgeball.
us. Sometimes like we had to, like a track day or something like that would suck.
Go outside and have to walk.
We
or
did
run.
tennis
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, we never did tennis.
We did tennis. No,
Or
I hated
volleyball day.
sideline soccer. I fucking hated that. 'Cause I just don't like soccer. I'm not good at soccer. I'm terrible at soccer.
We played this game called cone ball. It was pretty fun. You had like a wiffle ball and these cones, and everybody was like trying to protect them. And both teams had like a ball, and you had to knock over the one in the middle.
No,
One time we
never
started
played
the
nothing
game,
like that.
and I just threw the ball in the air, and it hit the cone. And we won in like 2 seconds.
wow.
It was sick.
Cool story.
That was literally the best story I have of growing up.
You like, what was it? I'm trying to remember what. There was something we did too. What was it in the morning? We used to intramurals. That's what we had to do in the morning, and I hate it because you just woke up.
Was that that was a middle school?
Was it middle school? I thought it was high school. Maybe they.
I didn't have to do that in high school.
They started it in. Maybe it was just my freshman year. They started.
Yeah, that sounds like.
It
something they would do.
sucked. You just woke up and you're like,
Freshman year.
all right, now go play all these games. Here's badminton.
Why don't
Gonna
they
play
call-
soccer one morning.
I don't think call elementary school low school. You got middle and high.
Oh my god.
It's a fair question.
Low. It's the one I went to low school.
That's kind of funny, I think.
You say so.
That was another thing I hated. I used to have gym my freshman year. I had gym first thing in the morning, so I literally had to get out of bed and go straight
Like
to go
the
to
class
gym.
or a man.
I sucked off a man named Jim first thing in the morning.
God, that's my dog's name now.
I know. I just thought of that.
Was his name? I have to ask. Is his name based off Jim Halpert?
I don't.
Because you guys
no,
are such
she
big
just-
fans of The Office.
No, She
You're like, I had nothing to do with
she
this
went
dog.
over names. She had a bunch of names that she liked and all this stuff, and she couldn't ever come up with one.
Named him
then
Alfonso.
He looks like a Jim, she
There'll be a
thinks.
movie,
So
My
she
Dog
named him
Jim.
Jim. I told her name him whatever you want. So she picked Jim.
How many people has Jim met now since you brought him home?
My parents, her parents, and her sister actually got his sister because they came from a
really?
litter of 3. So they have little play dates every now and then.
With his sister?
Damn it.
Joey's face. I want to meet.
Wrong.
I want to meet Jim because I miss having a dog. That's why I just.
You won't when you meet
don't-
Jim.
Well, that's the beauty part
That's
of
only
it.
if he has to stay the night.
That's the beauty of it. I'm
During
just
the day, too.
That's what I'll do. I should just offer to. I'll quit my job and I'll just come dog sit for you guys, so you guys can
Dude,
sleep, and I'll sleep on the couch in there, so you two could
I would
sleep.
honestly pay for that.
I would pay you to come watch my brother.
If I could, I would. If I could do it, if I could swing the hours, I would do it.
Would you pay for his health insurance?
No.
That's okay. I don't go to the doctor anyway. I don't need it.
Depends on how much you would want.
For what? Health insurance or just to be paid in general?
Both.
I don't know. I just
You
got a
could
raise.
honestly offer him more money than he's making now.
Yeah, probably.
True.
Less workload.
That
All
is
I gotta do
true.
is sit there.
I just got $1 raise, $1 and something raise.
So you're making what now? Like 9?
feels like that.
Now
Making
you're up to like what, 16 now?
15.48, I think is what I'm making now. So
Yay.
why everybody else is making 20 some fucking dollars an hour?
I'm not. I was.
Dude, they're paying. You can go to a Wendy's and make $18, $19 to flip a burger now, and I'm like, really? I'm like, I mean, I get it. They're
Everybody's
desperate for
fucking
people.
desperate.
I mean, I would do it if I didn't have to deal with the public
Yeah.
or deal with drunk ass people after dark doing the night shift doing it. But
My job comes at a price, though. I have to deal with the lives of 38 other people.
True.
Every week.
But at least you don't-
20.
the thing I like about
24.
your job is like at least you go to different places daily. It's
True.
like you're not stuck in one location for 8 to 10 hours or whatever. You
And
can
I
actually drive.
And I listen to music on the way. And
That's what I'm saying. You have like a. After
like a
you,
freedom.
You meet with somebody. You have a small break in between while you're driving to your next
I can just
people
sit there and
person.
think about whatever on the way and stuff. It's kind of, yeah, it's nice.
See, where now Joey's the only male CNA, so he gets he gets pulled to do everything now.
Yeah, but I liked working there just because I was around chicks all the time.
Well,
Now I'm not.
does any of your clientele have daughters?
Probably not any in his age range.
No.
Well, you could all, you know.
Most
But
of
there
your,
could be.
Most of yours are probably the elder.
But that's tricky. Like, I wouldn't want to, like...
That'd be breaking some violations there.
Well, I would... Because if it backfires, and believe me, it could.
For dating? Dating one of
For
them?
coming onto somebody
Oh,
or
yeah,
something
yeah,
that's
yeah.
related.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
I wouldn't want to risk this job over that.
I get that. That's fair.
I didn't mind risking it where he was at. But I hated the place. I'm just kidding.
Well, you had, well, you see, you found something better out of it. It's just like Joey now found something better out of it. So you guys should be happy about that.
And you're going to find something better.
I'm not holding my breath, but I appreciate
Yeah,
the
you'll die
thought.
if you hold your breath.
It's the thought that counts. But you know, speaking of, there's something you did. You know how we always find these little like nuggets that you put into these podcast episodes that I don't hear it until I'm editing them.
Oh, God.
I found something. I think it was our last episode that I put out. Fucking me and Joey were going back and forth. It's when you're talking about your contacts. Mm-hmm. Me and you were going back and forth. Fucking him over here.
What I do?
He did something. He was making like these noises. He's just going or something like that. And he gets, baby, like nursey. And I never caught it until I was editing
man.
it.
Can you hear it on the podcast?
Yeah, you can. If you go back and
I
listen.
didn't finish all the way. I didn't
If,
get all the way
if you
through
go back
that
and just
one.
listen to the beginning where me and you were just going back and forth about your contacts, you just hear him in the back going, and then it stops for a second. He gets, baby, like nursey.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, the fuck? There's always just golden nuggets that you just leave in these podcasts. It's usually when me and him are talking,
Yeah.
and then I don't catch it. It's like you just sneak them in.
I slip it in for the viewers.
Wow.
Ow, fuck.
that sounded bad. That sounded bad.
Oh god.
Slip what in for the viewer?
The nuggets.
Slip my nuggets
I
in.
dip them in.
Slip these nuggets in. Is that a euphemism?
It's whatever you want it to be.
All right.
Perv. So, do you have a set date when you're going to go see the Batman?
No, I don't even know when it comes out.
The 4th of March?
That's when I get my car.
Oh.
March 4th? Right on.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I'll find out.
Cool. There. Oh, I know what I was going to ask you about. You guys seen those? We were talking about beer earlier at Ingles. Have you guys seen the announcement for the new Mountain Dew seltzers that are coming out? It's gonna be like Baja Blast with alcohol. There's 4 of them. There's a watermelon, a Baja Blast, a regular Mountain Dew, and I can't remember. And the other one's like strawberry or something.
There
like
better
that.
be a Code
I think
Red.
it is Code Red.
Oh,
I think it is Code Red. They've released them in 4 states so far. We're not one of them, of course.
Fucking of course.
And
Can you order it online?
I don't know if you can or not. But I'm very curious about the Baja Blast ones because I'm like, that's one of the ones if you just keep drinking and it tastes like Baja, you're gonna be in trouble. Because you're just gonna be like, well, I'm fucked. But I that's something I'd like to really try with you guys when they drop.
Cool.
I mean, as soon as we get some, we'll give it a whirl.
I don't want to try them right after they drop though, because
Fizzy.
right.
Yeah.
explode.
You
I'd
want
be
to
worried
let
about
it
that.
settle a little bit so it's not.
But I thought you liked things exploding in your face.
That's just us.
He's right.
Who told you?
He's absolutely right.
You know, we've actually been
Everybody likes a surprise shot.
we've actually been somewhat.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
I was- Never mind.
Oh, what?
I was gonna say we've actually been somewhat civil with each other today, and then he did that, and I kind of want to be like, God, just shut the fuck up. Oh fuck.
Oh, you guys are good. You guys are good.
Here's Brucey.
I've missed you guys. Like, I know it's been, I guess the last time we hung out was whatever the last time we hung out was.
It's been a while.
I miss you guys. Like, even when I saw Joey for seeing Uncharted, it was just like a tease.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, I got to
Just a
speak to
tip.
him for a couple minutes, and we went and sat through this 2-hour movie. Then it was just, okay, bye.
We talked for a little
It's
bit.
easier to watch a movie with than
Yeah, he doesn't talk to me the whole time. Actually, I probably annoyed him.
No,
'Cause I would lean over and say, "Is that in the game?"
no, I actually had fun with you. I actually had fun with you.
What was it? What was the thing?
That was. I said you were like they kept talking about his
You-
brother
Oh, yeah,
being
yeah, yeah.
dead in the movie, and I was like, no, he's in prison.
And I
if you
said,
played
you-
the game, he's in prison, and fucking.
How many
I
times
leaned
did
up-
he ask that?
He said it real low. He said he's in prison. I went. You said he's a pussy.
Yeah. You looked there. He goes, you say he's a pussy?
That's fucking great.
No, I had fun with you because there was other people in there talking, and it's not that it annoyed me, but I actually had fun with you, like going over because like I said, there was a part as soon as the movie started, as soon as it cut to them being young, on my inside, I was like, that's not right. That's not right. So it was.
But the entire time I was like, he's young enough to where he could play a young version of
You see him
himself.
like smoking when that happened.
No.
Like I said, it's fun. It's a fun movie. It's just not Uncharted. I mean, they took little nuggets and made it
Few
Uncharted.
nuggets.
Maybe I want some nuggets. But it's like, I mean, like I said, there's little Easter eggs, and then they introduced characters that should not be introduced in a first movie. Plus, with the end credit scene, they set it up with what it looks like they're looking for is exactly what they were looking for in the first game. So it's like, did they just do like this weird prequel movie where they put a bunch of
Incorporated
elements
shit.
of the game? Now we're going to go into the first game and stuff now. So I don't know if that's going to be it made a lot of money, so I'm sure we'll get a
Yeah.
sequel.
Did you see where they greenlit Mortal Kombat 2?
No, I don't care about that.
That I did.
I care about that.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut it here soon.
It's okay. We got.
Well, if either one of y'all would like to go see that when it comes out,
When's it coming out?
There's no.
I don't care when it's coming out.
There's no release date or anything for it. It's just
He's mean.
Only to you.
Yeah, there's no release date or anything.
No
for
release date, but
I
They
want
haven't
Power
filmed
Rangers.
it's got to
yet.
be better.
I
Than
would like
it's
that.
got to be better than the first one. I mean, I didn't hate the first one, but you know, I'm alone on that, I guess. All right.
Well,
Like nursey.
I don't even remember saying that. That's funny.
if you go back and listen to it, seriously, it's right there in the beginning. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah. You guys got any recommendations for anything before we wrap it?
I have been watching. I don't know if y'all have heard about Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah. Me and a guy from work started watching it.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fucking
It
funny.
is funny.
I enjoy it a
I think
lot.
we only watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes.
I've only
of it.
watched 2 episodes,
It's funny. It gets pretty good.
but yeah, so far it's really.
Have you got
good.
to where Walt Goggins comes in
Is
yet?
it on Netflix?
He just came in.
Okay.
It's on HBO.
It's on HBO.
HBO,
It's an original for HBO.
but it's really good. The latest season of Rick and Morty is fucking great.
We started watching that as well.
What are y'all just like coming over and watching?
No,
TV together?
he'll at lunch he'll just put up
it
shit
up.
on the phone while we're eating lunch or
Just
whatever.
making sure that you're not hanging out with someone else. Oh, I'd hate to have to kill someone. But
He watches movies next to a mirror so he can feel like there's somebody.
You like this? You look over. You dig this? Okay.
other than that, that's all really. I haven't had any time to watch anything else.
No movies, nothing.
I've been running through the first Dying Light real quick before I start the second one.
I actually finished the first.
I'm doing like
Uncharted
the
again last
DLCs
night.
too.
I've been playing For Honor when I get a chance, like 20 minutes a week.
It's good to set a limit for yourself.
I want, I'd like to play more of it.
3 minutes a day or 20 minutes in
20 minute
day?
session.
That's good.
Turn the game on, get the main menu, fuck I'm out of time.
Would you load already?
Wife comes home, turns the game off.
Here we go.
Start throwing shit. This is
God.
bullshit.
All I ask is for a piece of goddamn quiet. No, I can't even get that. Have you watched it? What are you
Just
doing?
want to get farther in my games.
I'll never beat anything like this.
I just do one fucking AI duel, and then I'm like, I'm out of
As soon
time.
as you get one hit. All right, that's good.
Only thing I've been watching Supernatural when I can convince my brother to come in there and watch it. He keeps wanting to watch Boruto and Naruto all fucking
Boruto?
Hot take: Naruto and Boruto.
What's Boruto?
Burrito? Whatever the fuck it is.
What's
are
Bur-
terrible.
Yes.
What's Boruto? I don't know
It's
what the
like
hell
him
that
as
is.
an adult and he has his own kid.
I thought they had like.
I'm trying to get him to
never heard of
freaking
that
watch
one.
Dragon Ball Z with me or something.
like
I'd like
Dragon
to start
Ball.
that. He's
Dragon
like,
Ball's
their
good.
eyes are weird. I said, motherfucker, you watch Pokemon, okay? With that little slit-looking eyed dude on there.
Talking about Brock.
Yes. Fucker never opens his damn eyes. I said, don't you talk to me
Have
about
you seen-
weird eyes.
Have you seen Brock's dad? It's the same thing.
Yeah. I told him, don't you talk to
someone-
me about weird eyes.
Someone's gonna have to watch One Punch with me.
What is it? I don't even know what it is.
I wouldn't
One
mind
Punch
watching it.
Man. It's an anime.
Oh.
It's this guy, Scythe.
Oh. See, I don't know. I have no clue. I didn't know what it was.
I hate you.
The only thing, I actually finished that Dexter revival recently, and it was okay. And and then I finally finished season 2 of The Boys, which I was super late behind on. Season 2 was fucking awesome. I'm really looking forward to season 3.
I watched The Devil All the Time.
Oh yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, I did like it.
It's pretty good. See, if Tom Holland could do more stuff like that, he would be, what's the word? It wouldn't be seen as, it's Peter Parker all the time.
Oh,
or
he's
whatever.
done great stuff. I don't know why I did that before I said all that. But
Billy.
Billy.
oh God.
All right, buddy. I will we'll wrap it because I know you got to go for work in the
Before you
morning.
tap it, motherfucker.
Never.
Raw dog, 100% all the way. Chili dog. Is there any final words you guys want to say before we head out?
I think you said it all, chili dog.
Is there gonna be slaw on that chili dog?
If you want it, that might mean a yeast.
Sloppy donkey.
I gotta have some slaw on my dog.
I got slaw on all my dick.
Is it real
I
slaw?
seen a porno one time where a dude put his dick in a hot dog bun, put mustard on it.
What if that mustard got in your dick?
This is a
hole?
conversation that I'm gonna have to come back to. But
I did cut it off at that part though. I was like, this is
why
weird.
did you click on anyway? Well, fuck
All
it.
right.
I gotta
Curious.
table it because I gotta come back. But so we got one more episode and it'll be our season finale for season
So
1.
okay, so we're doing seasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how this works.
So we got this. This will be episode 9, and then we're gonna have one more, and that'll be our season finale. Then we'll start with season.
But we're not
2.
doing it like a
Okay.
time frame of like season ends at this.
Yeah,
point,
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just whenever we get to it.
Okay. So what If we're gonna have seasons, like what's gonna be? Fuck you. What's gonna be different, but like season to season?
I
We have to get like a new haircut or something.
I have ideas for season 2.
Hopefully it'll
Are you
be...
gonna enforce we can wear clothes again?
You will never wear clothes during this.
Because I know that
Stop humping the chair with your grub worm.
with your grub worm.
All right, put that chili dog away.
But yeah, I've got ideas for season 2, and I told him, I'll explain to you later, but I told him an idea for season 2 that might make it easier for us to get together and stuff
more
like
comfortable chairs.
that. I'm working on it. But anyway, you can find us on all of our podcast platforms, including
Appreciate the
YouTube,
views.
where you can find gaming stuff, and my first episode of Mike at the Movies, which is not
the
doing too
views.
well, but it's all right. I figured. But thanks for the views. You sound like that kid from Hey Arnold. The one who's like obsessed with Helga.
Bonesaw is ready.
But yeah, guys, any final?
Got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
I'm somewhat of a scientist myself.
I was gonna text
Norman?
you guys the other day and be like, "Hey, when that movie comes out on Blu-ray, you guys want to get together and do a part 2 and talk about it again?"
I don't think there's any more.
That's
I
what
can
I'm
say
saying.
about
So you
it.
guys be like, "What the fuck? Talk about what?" But
Don't tell Harry.
any
Appreciate the views, guys. Really.
yeah, it's been fun doing this. I've enjoyed it. So
It's all right.
we'll.
Nothing excites me anymore except chains and whips. Hot candle wax.
Oh, it's hot. We'll see you back for our season finale for season 1.
Woo!
So, all right, guys.
Smash out James, man.
Bye.
See ya. Smash like a shot James, man.